Do you guys and girls ever get it from police officers? They say they're doing their oath in the world and say they're helping the people. But police officers, if they don't like thieves, they don't like criminals, they don't like robbers, what gives you the right to take people's stuff off them and belongings off them if it's not stolen? If it's stolen, fair enough, take it. If you want to take people's things and stuff, you ask. That's what I say in my world. But not everyone lives in the same world as me. Some people can just see things and think they can just take what they can take if they can't afford it or they can't buy it. Like you, police force, you expect the public to try and help you and listen to you, when all you want to do is smash people's doors and then take their belongings and stuff from them. Imagine if someone wanted to kick in your police officer's door and steal your stuff. You wouldn't like it, would you? So you need to stand for something in your police force of helping the people and the public, which some of you probably do. But some of you probably don't. Some police like to ignore people's phone calls and text messages, and you text them and message them and give them a voicemail. They say, oh, I'll call you back. I promise I'll call you back. When they don't call you back, they just mess you about. Then you have to go to the police station and then go down there and actually say, listen, I've called you and texted you several times. Why haven't you got back to me when you said you would do? You're lying to me, aren't you? Perhaps that you've done it to other people as well at your police station, ignoring other people, and they've got angry and did the same thing. You probably think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can take on both sides. So keep doing what you want to do, annoying people and irritating people. And people, that's what they say to you, literally. If someone wants help with something, they expect to ask for help. Even though some people don't want to help them if they've done wrong, if they've done bad in the world, they still get help anyway. People do a crime, they still get help. And other people say, oh, you shouldn't be helping them. They do so much crimes and horrible things. And why do people do horrible things in the first place, like robbing houses and burgling houses because they have money? They need to survive. Do they need food? Does the government don't want to help them? It could be all these things, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Other people just rob because they can, or they think they're going to get away with it. It's the same with the police. If they take your technology off you, do they sell it? Do they keep it? Do they give it to their friends and family? Or do they just seize it? You don't, do you? You're just playing games in your police force, which is kind of silly, really, because lots of people get treated horribly. I mean, there's worse criminals probably than me out there, and you treat them with respect, don't you? Or you think that you are treating them with respect. It's a two-way world. But you policing don't seem to have respect for the public or anyone in the world. And what's the point of having a police station when people commit a crime, report a crime, and actually go there to sort things out, and you don't even answer people? You just fob them off, mess them about. So what's the point of giving people numbers to call for police officers when you don't answer your fucking phone call and the calls on your phone or your text messages? No point, is there? You'd rather just ignore the public and rather than not make a complaint. But let me tell you something here. You chose to do that job. You do the job the best way you can, paying for your bills and where you live. Sometimes it may be not the job you want, but it brings in the money. But not all you police seem to think the same way. You seem to think that everyone's scum. And people don't seem to have a life like you. You probably just laugh behind people's backs like they do in the jail cells and the prison cell staff do. Laugh at everybody else. And then you wonder why people turn the turns on you. You wonder why people riot. You wonder why people kick off and injure the police. Obviously, your friends and family are going to be hurt when you get yourself caught in the crossfire. It's bound to happen. But you don't care in your police force. You have a job, and then you go for these stupid fucking things on your phone. Press 4, press 3, press 2. And all these bloody buttons on your phone. I mean, American policing, they ask you for a fire, police, or ambulance. The UK asks you for the same. Do you like police and ambulance? Did ask for fire. They have all these stupid bloody buttons you go through just to talk to somebody or need someone to speak to. They don't, do they? So why on earth do you ignore the public in your police station? And you wonder one of these days your police station will get targeted. I'm telling you. That's what you're asking for and saying for to the people. And you're supporting the Muslims as well. in your police force. You're not supporting the British people. Or the migrants, the police probably support them like the government does, like Keir Starmer does, supports the migrants, not the British people. You don't even care about the people on the streets or homeless and everything else in your police force. As long as your friends and family are happy, you don't give a fuck about us. We're just paying your way, paying your jobs. And some people feel disgraced about that. Do you know why? In your police force, you shouldn't be able to take people's property off them. Full stop. You shouldn't be able to. But you think you can. Years ago, you didn't have no chance of taking people's technology off them. To tell you why? Because there wasn't so much things. It was for PS4, PS5, Xbox, PC. Years ago, back in the 80s, so you couldn't take it off them. Or if you did take people's technology off them, it would be an old computer. Nowadays, it's the future. Nowadays, I just seize his thing and take his PS4 and 5, and I don't give it back. That's what you think with some people. I mean, you take their things and then you don't think that people have paid that a lot of money for it, but you don't care. I mean, it makes you think and wonder whether you can afford your police station. How can you afford your cards in your police station? Do you do dodgy deals with gangs or drugs in your police force? As you can see, I'm trying to sort this out on my phone. Well, not my phone, my case for my games. And, you wonder why the police don't bother with you. And the public don't bother. Because it's like you're in it for yourself. You don't want to help the public. You don't care about the public. That's how I feel. Is there good police stations out there? Or fire stations, or ambulances and army bases? Perhaps there is. Where they're hard to find, some people say easy. But you're choosing to ignore the public. West Mercia police are outnumbered. Fair enough. But at least be nice to the public. Go up to them, drive up to them. How are you? How's your day? Very good, thank you. How's your day? Sort of things like that. But you can't be bothered. It's always people coming to your business, to you. You can't come to them. How do you afford to pay for your petrol on your police car or station? Do you want me to tell you? Because people pay their way for the police. That's how you can afford it. And that means you work for the public, work for us. But in that way you think you can just take anything you want to take. I mean, imagine if someone went to your police officer's house and started stealing stuff and taking stuff off you. You wouldn't like it, would you? So don't do it to us people. You know what I mean? And if there's a lot of people getting reported for stupid things these days. A lot of people, just for silly things. You can get arrested for being online, talking to people, and they arrest you for hate speech. You can get arrested for all sorts of things online. I'm locked up on Facebook and Instagram. You can get arrested for that sort of stuff. Years ago, you did this, they wouldn't care less. They'd just smack you in the wrist and tell you to go home. These days, they want to find an excuse to arrest you. They don't care what things are going through in your head or theirs. They're concerned you're just an extra baggage or a number. It's in the army. Perhaps I'm wrong, perhaps I'm right, guys and girls, ladies and boys and girls, who knows? Perhaps I've got it all wrong and I'm thinking in a different way that people don't understand. I don't know, I'm going to get some water and we can keep talking about this. Yeah, man, just fuck it down. Yeah, I can fucking run the most now, actually, to the top of it. I mean, there's something got to give in your bloody police force, I'm telling you. Because it's taking an absolute bastard piss. They've got a chocolate there, see? And you wonder why the public don't want to speak to the police. You don't care about us. You don't. It's a selfish world, isn't it? You know, it really is. I'll have to start drinking more fluids. I'm drinking a cherry. It's not beer. Cherry can. So I should be really drinking more water. But like I say, you just don't. You police force don't care about us, and you wonder why you're angry and there's no help with the police. We just do riots just to show the police that people understand us and want to listen to us, but they don't want to listen to us. They don't want to understand us. Lock people up for a crime they've not done. Pretty true, though, isn't it? When you think about it. Goes to show in the world, isn't it? You're only in it for the money. So, yeah. Will they care one day? They may do, they may not. Most of the police have got complaints about people. If you answered your phone to people and actually communicated with people and spoke to people, more people may not get angry. But you find it funny. And you wonder why things happen. You can't be everywhere, but what you can do is listen to the public. But you choose not to listen to the public, you don't want to know. The famous people you may listen to, or may not. But it is what it is, like I say. We're like second class. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. Thanks for joining me. The next one, peace.